we're back here on TommyBoxing, and today we got to talk about one of the most chaotic crossover influencer boxing events that have happened in recent times. That's BRANDRISK 12 with the main event of Adam22 versus Jason Luv. And every time I say that, it's such a spectacle in my head. It still blows my mind to this day that this happened. I mean, we'll get into the fight itself. I wish it didn't happen, but that's just how it is. But yeah, we're going to get into it. And speaking of influencer fights, I am making my influencer boxing debut February 21st live on Bloodline Mafia as the co-main event going against Demarius Johnson. So if you want to show some love, show me support, go ahead, subscribe to Bloodline Mafia. We're going to be live on YouTube February 21st to see me fight February 21st, baby. BRANDRISK 12. What's there to say about it? The only way to call it chaos. Absolute chaos. But it's also true influencer boxing. Aiden Ross has done like really good, surprisingly. He really knows how to put it together, and I think that's why BRANDRISK is as big as it is, because he always puts on chaotic influencer entertaining events, and they're free. He doesn't charge anything. That's in his warehouse. He goes through it pretty quick. He doesn't waste any time, so fair play to him, honestly. He's keeping the OG influencer boxing scene alive. So let's just get into the card itself. We had the heavyweight fight. It was Arab Tyson versus Chibu, I think, or something like that. Oh my goodness. That fight was hilarious. Arguing with the ref constantly, just talking to Aiden, and like the ref was not having it. He was done with their bullshit. I forgot who won, but whatever. That was just absolute chaos. And I thought once they started throwing haymakers, I thought one of them was getting knocked out. They were doing spins. Pretty much whatever you think would happen in a heavyweight, like also not like fit heavyweight. Like, these are like mounds and mounds of like McDonald's on DoorDash on like speed dial, like big boys. Like, it was entertaining. I wasn't expecting skill from this card for the most part. There's some pretty skilled fighters on there, like the AP and Gabe Silva fight, and the Jimena and Darren Harris fight was actually really good. One of my favorite fights of the night, honestly. Great back and forth, absolute firefight between the two. I honestly thought round one it was going toward Jimena, just because they both throw combinations in the pocket, but it felt like Jimena's power just landed a little bit more in the first round. But as the fight went on, Harris's 1-2 just took over, and it was pounding on Jimena. And you know, kudos to Darren Harris. I was rooting for her when she made her Misfits debut. It did not go away, unfortunately, but hey, we got to come back on BRANDRISK, and we love to see a W, so congrats to her. Then we had Scam Likely go against YK Osiris. This fight was going to be one-sided. YK don't fight. Homeboy just trying to pay off his gambling debt. He's like, whatever, by any means necessary. My sons ain't bringing in the money as it used to, so he's got to cash in where he can, so fair enough. And Scam calls out Sean Garcia. W fight, awesome fight. Then we get into the main event. And also, you guys showed a lot of love and support to my breakdown on Adam22's and Jason Luv's fight training videos, and I appreciate that. It means a lot to me, really pushes me, and making sure I give you guys the best content I can, so thank you again for that. Like I said in those videos, they're both novices. I wasn't expecting greatness. I wasn't even expecting them to be good. I was expecting them to throw a couple of shots they practiced, then once they got touched with something they didn't like, haymakers all night. But Adam didn't throw a punch. He didn't throw a single punch, and I think it was intentional. I think he intentionally wanted to be the cuck. Like, oh, I love getting beat up by Jason Luv. He plowed my, I don't know, it just felt weird. Jason Luv knocked him out in 30 seconds. What are we talking about? And it was one of those things where I couldn't believe it. I truly expected Adam to throw a punch. Like, that's why I believe with all my heart that it was intentional, that he wanted to throw the fight himself. And Aiden even said, he came out on the stream, I just saw it on Twitter before I started recording. Aiden's like, yeah, I think Adam just wanted to get a bag and dip. He didn't even throw. I guarantee you Jason Luv and Lynn are going to make another video to capitalize off this and even cash in even more. Their souls are gone. They're on Mars. They're getting all the way to Pluto. Their souls have been out of this world, been gone for way too long. So they're just cashing in any way they can, which is sad. And Adam's reactions when he got hit by Jason, like, Jason was for real. He was not playing around. Adam was like, I was like, what are we doing? Like, he was like faking it. Like, it looked weird. Like, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna take a knee. He wasn't even hurt. He was completely fine. But that's neither here or there. And yeah, he just sucked. He pissed me off. And don't put him on another show again. Adam did say, he's like, oh, I only trained 2 weeks. Bullshit. You definitely trained for at least a month. There was no way it was only 2 weeks. We saw the video. And honestly, for Jason Luv, I'd honestly love to see him fight again. You know, he looked like he took it seriously. He trained hard. Yeah, he looks sloppy and new, but he is new. He's going to be sloppy naturally. That's just the fight game. It's not a quick turnaround for this type of thing. So I'd love to see him in the scene again. He looks pretty solid. And honestly, you know what? If he's able to, you know, try to get on Misfits, you know, get a fight with Jason Moore. Jason Moore probably want it. Why not? Who cares? I wouldn't be mad at, Jason Luv making a debut on Misfits. It'd be a perfect home for him if he wanted to do it long term. I assume not. I think it's maybe 1 or 2 fights. I don't think he's going to be like, oh, I want to be an influencer boxer now. But, he got what he wanted and he cashed out. So fair enough to Jason, took it seriously. And this was my first BRANDRISK event. I've seen the clips of the other ones prior and stuff like that and highlights and viral knockouts and all that. But as for like watching it live and running it through, it was a really solid entertainment. It was a really solid event. It was quick turnaround for each fight. It wasn't a long wait, maybe 5 minutes max. Like Aiden wasn't playing. It's like, all right, you fought, do your speech, get out the ring. Let's move on. He really made sure the event was running smoothly and accordingly, so shout out to him. And yeah, man, it was a good event. Very entertaining. Obviously, skill was minimal. There was a couple pro fights on there, so that was pretty cool. All together, it's true influencer boxing, as in like OG, like 2018 era of like just YouTubers scrapping. It was just chaos and entertainment, and that's fun. Like it's what Misfits was, but now they've grown and elevated to something a little more serious, to the next level. Call me crazy, but I would honestly love to see like a BRANDRISK versus Misfits boxing like card, either on DAZN or Kick. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun. Aiden would be down for it. I feel like Mans would be down for it. I feel like they would have a great dialogue. They seem to be very pleasant, enjoyable, kind, respectful people and want to get business done. So I'd be down for it. Why not? I think we all be down for it. That'd be super entertaining. They already have Misfits fighter on BRANDRISK and vice versa, I believe. So why not make it happen? I don't see why not. That's honestly my thoughts. Card all together. Aiden Ross. Pretty great event, honestly. I was very entertained. I'm excited for the next one. They said it's going to be an arena and it's going to be free for fans, which again is amazing. So that's pretty exciting. It's going to be Miami. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I would assume it's going to be big fights. Regardless, it's going to be sold out since it's free. It's BRANDRISK and Aiden's got motion like that. And he's going to bring all types of guests. So yeah, man, I'm excited for it. That's really all I got to say about it. Before we head out, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like down below. And honestly, comment down below what you thought about the event altogether and what's next for BRANDRISK. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.